YouTube All-Stars, a team with influencers such as Speed, AngryGinge, MrBeast, and many more are looking for a bigger challenge. After beating Sidemen in their recent charity match at Wembley, they want to see if they can go that next step further. But what is that next step further? That's right, the Champions League. I have 15 seasons to see how long it'll take for YouTube All-Stars to win the Champions League. This could be a long rebuild. Let's get into it. Here we have it, the exact team that played Sidemen at Wembley. Theo, Baker and Niko up top. Cenat, Chunkz, ChrisMD and Speed in the midfield. Then Fanum, Max Fosh, AngryGinge, MrBeast and Sketch in the team as well. Moving on to the subs, we've got StableRonaldo. Right, it didn't let me have Ronaldo, so it's StableRonaldo for now. Deji, CarryMinati. I didn't know who he was before the charity match, but it turns out he's like one of the biggest creators in the world. I still don't know who he is, but fair play, mate. Fair play. You keep doing you. Lachlan, WillNE, Jynxzi, and Danny Aaron's. Obviously, a key point in the team is Jynxzi's 45 rated. There's a reason for this, okay? So, when I made him, I didn't make him a centre-back at first. So, all his stats are actually not the right stats for his position. So, he needs to work his way up. He's starting on a bit of a decline. You know, he's supposed to be the postman. But I'm sure he can deliver and get back up to the 90s. What I think we should do now is look at the player faces. Right, I know people are going to kill me in the comments. Oh, it don't look like him. It don't look like him. I tried, okay. I tried. I know they don't look good, but I tried. Here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. AngryGinge, WillNE. Right, they didn't have his mullet. Danny Aaron's has also got the same mullet. Max Fosh, StableRonaldo, Deji, Jynxzi, Danny Aaron's, Cenat, MrBeast, Fanum, Speed, ChrisMD, Chunkz, CarryMinati, Niko, Theo, Baker, Lachlan, Sketch, obviously without his glasses, and that's everyone. Let me know in the comments who has the best player face and who has the worst, because at least I made Jynxzi look a bit better than the Winter United video. That's all I'm saying. I've also started him in League 2. Let's stop yapping and let's get into simming. I'll see you at the end of Season 1. And hopefully we do really well. I am a bit concerned if Jynxzi plays any games because of his rating. But we'll worry about that when it happens. So, shall we move on to Season 2? Oh, mate, that's so bad. No, we're not going to talk about Season 1, lads. Because this could be a long episode for YouTube All-Stars, but here's how the team's developed moving into Season 2. Obviously, Jynxzi isn't even into the 50s yet. I might have to put all coaches on Jynxzi because this is not... Well, let's remove his position. Plus 10. Sorry? Chat, we might have to move Jynxzi's position because if he gets plus 10 in centre mid and plus 14 in strike, I'll be right back, boys, because he might not be a centre-back after all. So, it's going to take 4 weeks. But I think if we make Jynxzi a striker instead of a centre-back, he'll boost up by plus 10 at least. So, let's try that. Let's look at him in 4 weeks' time, see if it does upgrade him. Right, the moment of truth. Let's see what happens if we upgrade Jynxzi to a striker. He was 47 rated before, and he's went up to 61. What? How is he just went up from 47 to 61? I don't even know who we're going to put in centre-back now. I mean, he's definitely in contention to be up in the front two now. I always knew he was a striker. Right, let's just mess about with the team just a bit. We need a centre-back. Surely WillNE can go in centre-back. Niko can just chill on the bench, rotate with Jynxzi and Theo Baker. But I want to see what our captain can do up in the striking position this season. Maybe do a bit better. But let's sim to the end of Season 2 now and see what happens. Let's be honest, in Season 2, you don't need to see the cup run because there's none. But YouTube All-Stars putting Jynxzi up front. We've finished 12th there. That's good, but I want to see who's got the most appearances this season, who's got the most goals and assists. I want to see what's happening. Here we go. Sketch most appearances, then WillNE, ChrisMD, Max Fosh, Speed, Fanum, and then obviously you can see as it goes down, there's... Okay, Ginge got the least amount of minutes then, and he didn't get any goals or assists. That development plan just didn't work, did it, chat? He's had a rotter. Who got the most goals? Lachlan. Interesting. Then Theo Baker. No surprise there. ChrisMD. Interesting. Speed getting a number 7. Shoo. And then the most assist goes to Theo Baker too. So quite realistic, actually. Apart from Ginge actually having a rotter. So did StableRonaldo and Deji. And, you know what I mean? Danny Harris is getting more goals than most of these. It's kind of crazy. Let's look at Season 3. Let's see what we're working with at that point. Now that everyone's 60 rated or above, I think it's about time we push for a playoff, maybe win the league at this point. We have to. The only one I'm worried about, and I know I keep going about it as this episode keeps going on, but Ginge, man, like 63 rated. You've got Lachlan and Theo Baker who are getting more goals than him. He's literally like the replacement. And the thing is, I'm going to have to drop him to the bench, lads. I know, but Lachlan and Theo Baker are the main striking force in the team. For this season, I have put a lot of emphasis on the coaches, though, so let's see if that might speed things up. But let me know in the comments below your favourite YouTube All-Stars player or influencer in the YouTube All-Stars team. I'd like to know and I'll comment back straight away. I also want to look at a pre-season tournament too. I'm going to go in the most potential winnings one because that's the best competition. Let's see how well we do. I usually never really do well in pre-season tournaments, but I want to try it out. YouTube All-Stars versus AngryGinge FC. Can we get a win against a team I've never even heard of? No, we can't. Okay. 2-2. It's not a loss, but it's not a win. Moving on to Wallawish. Could that be a win? Another draw. Okay, you can tell it's pre-season. We just don't want to put it in the back of the net and win. What about Dundee? We have to beat Dundee. Yeah, game's gone, I reckon. Sim to the end of the season. I'm not happy. Did you want to get promoted? I didn't want to get promoted. What is that? We're mid-table again. I thought we would actually get promotion playoffs, maybe. But 12 it's shocking. I'm not happy. I'm just going to have to see and look at the stats and see who's playing and what's going on because clearly there's something going wrong. Also ignore the 400 million. That's because MrBeast's Feastable Bars has sponsored this video. So make sure you have MrBeast's Feastable Bars and also subscribe to the AyKayFc channel, which will make you get a free Feastable Bars. I'm not even getting paid for this. Here's the stats. Sketch played the most games, and as you can see, you know, they're pretty much the same as last season. Ginge only getting 11 games again. Goals-wise, Lachlan and Theo Baker topping it yet again up front, doing really well, to be fair. And Speed's actually improving really well too, with most assists going to Chunkz, the midfield maestro. And Jynxzi's performing. So there is performances going on. It's just not happening quick enough for us. Hello? Mate, I can't give you more, mate. I'm trying my best, but Theo and Lachlan, you want to move away from the club. But no, we can't. Now. Right, okay. Phone down on me. AngryGinge wants to leave YouTube All-Stars. He's saying he's not getting enough minutes. Can't even get my words out. I'm going to have to put him up for transfer, lads. He's not happy. Look at the message AngryGinge has just sent us. I'm glad you've decided to put me up for sale, to be honest. I haven't really enjoyed playing here, and I think a move's probably in everyone's best interest. You won't believe it, chat. In the midst of AngryGinge wanting to leave the club, Niko has also just left YouTube All-Stars. I don't know what's happened. Why has he just left? That's going to be a big blow for our attacking force there. He's gone to Goztepe. I can't believe it. And there we have it too. AngryGinge has left us. I do wish him very best of luck. He wasn't getting the game time here. Maybe he'll develop and we can sign him again in the future. But he's parted ways with YouTube All-Stars for now. The postman is delivering somewhere else. He's also gone to Barnsley. Of course he's gone to Barnsley. Here's the team now. Without Ginge and Niko, we have lost quite valuable players in the team. But I'm going to have to sim through to the end of the season. And hopefully we do better. They might have been the issue. Let's see. Wait, what? Getting rid of Niko and Ginge just made us get first in League 2. We should have got rid of him sooner. Go on the boys. We didn't win anything else but first in League 2. I'll take... I was thinking about bringing him back next season. I don't want him. You can stay at your clubs. We're going to the very top. We're in Season 5 now, and I've been keeping tabs on Niko and AngryGinge. So Ginge hasn't really developed as well as I thought it would at Barnsley, but Niko, 77 rated. He is smashing it right now. I'm not going to sign him. I'm going to keep them away because they did leave on their own accord, okay? So I want them to do their own thing for a bit. I might bring him in later on. But with the league winners of last season, I want to see how well we do with the same team. Talking about the team, I've renewed everyone's contracts. Sketch wanted another year, so did Lachlan and Theo Baker. The rest wanted to do it an extension for 3 and 4 years, which I'm happy with, especially WillNE and MrBeast, who want to stay here for a long time. I'm telling you, it's that feasible offers Jimmy's done for us. And here's the development stage once again. Theo and Lachlan, 72 rated. I mean, bringing Niko back would definitely boost the attack. We've got the midfield with Cenat, Chunkz, ChrisMD and Speed. Then our back line and goalkeeper. These are still on the bench. It doesn't mean they're not getting used, though. They still are getting game time, just not as much as everyone else. I might actually put Danny Aaron's in instead of MrBeast for this season. Stick Jynxzi in there instead of Cenat. And we'll even give StableRonaldo and Deji some game time with a sprinkle of CarryMinati in there instead of Chunkz. Yeah, why not? We might as well do a bit of rotation this season. Let's see how we do in Season 5. I have high expectations for this team. And going out in League 1 playoffs is not good enough. Maybe I should have brought back Niko. Maybe I should have brought back Ginge. Because that's really not good enough, especially being 6th. But we got another season. And we can bring the boys back home. DL are going to be buzzing about this one. Niko is back. Welcome home. We need him up front right away. I did try signing AngryGinge, but he's still not happy. He's very angry. That's probably how he got his name, AngryGinge, because he doesn't want to be back. And I completely understand. You stay at Barnsley up front because it doesn't look like it's going well for him or not even developing. So we might look at him another time. This is what our best team looks like for Season 6. And it's definitely a League 1 winning side. Niko back, 77 rated. Lachlan, 76. Speed, 72. ChrisMD and Chunkz over 70. Jynxzi, nearly there. He's actually managed to get in over Cenat now, which is quite surprising. Then we've got Fanum over Deji. Max Fosh in there with WillNE. And MrBeast in right back, and then Sketch holding the fort down in goalkeeper. I do need to look at extending some people's contracts though, like Sketch. He wants to stay for another year. That's exciting. What about Lachlan? Another year, buzzing. Good to keep them players. And Theo, don't let me down. Another year from Theo too. Exciting times. Let's get through to the end of the season. I knew bringing Niko back would get us that trophy, that League 1 promotion that we were looking for last season. And it's only going to do it. We've battered every team in the league, 96 points. We've smashed it. Obviously, it wasn't all about Niko's efforts. It was also about the other players too, because it's a team game football. Here's the stats for the most appearances. Who's got the least in the team? It's StableRonaldo. Only 8 games for StableRonaldo. Deji only getting 17. Theo Baker surprisingly only getting 18. Now that's very interesting to see. Top goal scorer was Speed this time. 24 goals for Speed. Mental. That's insane. And then most assists goes to Lachlan and Speed again on second. He could be a dark horse, Speed. He's came in out of nowhere with that good form. Season 7's arrived and we've got some offers that are quite interesting. For example, Deji, he's put in a transfer request. He's not happy with the game time he's getting, just like Ginge, and he wants to leave to St. Louis City. And you know what, Deji? I'm happy for you to go there, so I'm going to accept that for yourself. Danny Aaron's loan to buy. I want to see if we can negotiate a loan-only deal without a buy option. we can, and they'll accept a 1 year if we pay 40% of the wages. Again, I'm happy to do that for Danny. He needs to develop abroad. And is anyone else? West Brom? You're not going West Brom, mate. Chunkz, not getting rid of Chunkz. Fanum, not getting rid of Fanum. And Jynxzi, Casa Pia AC. I'm actually going to accept this for Jynxzi too. They just don't get that much game time. They can develop elsewhere where they can improve as a player. We've also got AngryGinge back at the negotiation table because he's just not doing anything at Barnsley and we want him home. Let's see if we can come to an agreement. Last time we couldn't get agreement on wages, but this time 10k a week. Ginge, you can't say no. There we go. AngryGinge is back at YouTube All-Stars HQ, where hopefully he can get more game time than last time. I've also spoke to a couple of the players in the office and they're happy to stay until January, which is really exciting. We can do with him until January in the championship because that's where we are now. And then if they do want to leave, then we'll negotiate at that point. But let's get to January and see how players are feeling and if they've got the relevant game time or... I don't know, it depends what issues they've got. But right now, we can keep until January, and that's all we need to worry about. We're in January, and you wouldn't believe what has happened. Jynxzi has sold... I nearly said sold his soul. He's went back to America. Orlando have signed Jynxzi for £1 million. It is sad to see, but he's missing his home. He wants to go back, and Orlando City is where he's going to play his football. It's sad to see, but it's probably for the better. We're coming to the end of the January transfer window, and it seems Jynxzi's the only player to leave the YouTube All-Stars, which is really positive to see, since at the start of the season, we thought a lot more than Jynxzi was going to go. But I'm happy for Jynxzi to go, especially back home, and the rest focus on the league, because we need to get in the Premier League. Then we need to get in top 4, and then we need to win the Champions League. We're still very far off, especially with looking at the team and how they're developing so far. But hopefully they can start ticking again, and I believe they can. So let's see at the end of season 7 how they've all done. Honestly, I'm getting a bit annoyed now. Playoffs. I hate the playoffs. We're now in the semi-finals again. I can't. I hate this game. Bring the new one out. You know what I need, and I know what's missing. It's the fact that you watching this video isn't subscribed right now. Make sure you go and subscribe if you enjoy content like this, because the boys need it. The only one above 80 rated is Lachlan. Apart from that, the rest of them are slacking. Come on, the boys. This is the season where we do it. I'm starting to think the championship is the hardest place to get out of. It's impossible to get out of the championship. I don't know what to do. We're just going to have to go through another round of the championship and hope for the best. But semi-final playoffs again, doing my head in. So something has went terribly wrong. I forgot to do everyone's contracts, and a lot of people left, and we had to sign a couple of them back. For example, Danny Aaron's, CarryMinati, Chunkz, Niko, and Fanum. And that's right, Fanum cost me 180 million. 180 million. He somehow went from 70 rated to 93. It's mental. So we brought them in, and let me show you the team. We are missing a couple of others, which I will get into shortly. Let me show you. So here they are. So CarryMinati, Danny Aaron's, Niko, and Chunkz. Okay, so obviously we can put Chunkz in the middle with CarryMinati. Then we can have Niko on the bench with AngryGinge and Danny Aaron's. Do you want to know where the rest are? For example, Speed. Let me show you. That's right, lads. Speed, 92 rated. Max Fosh, 90 rated. ChrisMD, 90 rated. And then obviously you got Jynxzi at Orlando. And Deji, can't even bring him back because he's too important for SKC. Never even heard of him before. Yeah, this is a disaster. So they're going to have to do whatever they can do in West Ham United and whoever they are. And then next season we might be able to bring 1, if not 2 in, if we can. But that's the team we're going to have to rock with for now. And like I said, I'm going to keep Jynxzi there for a little bit, because why not? It also means I'm going to have to put AngryGinge in centre-back, back where he belongs. He's going to be fuming about this, but we're going to have to put him back in centre. 200 weeks. to stick him back in centre-back. Or am I looking at the wrong thing? Oh, 463. Even better. We've done it, boys! YouTube All-Stars finally win a playoffs. I don't know how we didn't get instant promotion, but playoffs, we've won. Did we get through and anything else? No, FA Cup runners-up, I'll take it. But we're through to the Premier League. It's only took us 9 seasons. But get me in the Prem. I'm eager. We need to get that Champions League before the 15 seasons end, because it'll be a bit awkward if we don't win that. You know, I've only set one challenge this season, and it's to win the Champions League. That's all I want. So let's go and get it. It's Premier League time, baby. 10 seasons in, and here we go. I'm excited. MrBeast has also gave us a nice little sponsorship for Feastables once again, putting us on a 152 million budget. However, first thing we need to do is just delegate renewal for all these players. Turns out the only one who doesn't want to extend is StableRonaldo. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Probably wants to go with Jynxzi back to America, which is a shame. We have managed to secure ChrisMD back to the YouTube All-Stars though, so that's a positive. It did cost us 120 million. No, it didn't actually. It cost us 80 million, didn't it? 86 million from United. We'll take that. It's looking like we can't get Deji still, which is a bit annoying. I don't know what obsession they have with Deji, but we can't bring him in. But I have spoke to Orlando. Oh, yes. They even give me one of their jerseys, they like to call him. And they want me to bring back Jynxzi. The reason I'm doing this is so StableRonaldo stays. That I'm hoping me bringing Jynxzi back will allow StableRonaldo to stay. So, 1.5 million, don't mind if I diddly do. So, the wage we've just offered Jynxzi hasn't turned out right. They've not accepted. Orlando has declined our offer. I guess we're not bringing Jynxzi back then. No Speed or Max Fosh. We'll get him next time, lads. Don't you worry. This is the team going into Season 10. Let's see how well they can do in the Premier League. This is what we needed. First season in the Premier League, 4th Champions League spot. Let's look at the table in more detail. Beat City, Newcastle, Villa. Obviously losing out to Liverpool, Brighton and Arsenal. We could have took that, to be fair. Arsenal winning the league is very unrealistic, and Brighton getting second is a bit dull too. So getting 4th, I'm really happy with that. Where's Manchester United? 12th, okay. Right, that's not too bad. Did we win any more trophies? Runner-up in the EFL Cup? Apart from that, decent. I'm happy. We've got Champions League football for the next 4 seasons. Can we win it? Let's see in the next seasons. We have pretty much got every single player back apart from Speed and Deji. I can't get Speed because he's too much. And Deji, they just don't want me to buy him for some reason. But this is the team that's going to attempt to win a Premier League as well as a Champions League this season. We've got ChrisMD, 90 rated. Lachlan, 90 rated. Theo Baker, 87 rated. Max Fosh, 90. Fanum, our highest rated player, 94. It's crazy. And then I got our lowest player, AngryGinge. I don't know what's went wrong with him this season. We just sim to the end then. Right, this is so annoying. So we got semi-finals in the Champions League. Runners up in the EFL Cup and 7th in the Premier League. We could have won the Champions League straight away. And the worst part about it is we're not even in the Champions League next season. We've got to go to next season, get top 4, and then season after that, try again. That's the most annoying part. Moving on to Season 12. I know the exact person we need to bring back to the YouTube All-Stars. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's Deji. He's back. He is. Oh, we are so screwed. On a real, I would have signed Speed, but West Ham just don't want to sell him. It's so hard to get hold of Speed. He'd be the perfect puzzle to finish this YouTube All-Stars team off. Look at it. Like, we've got Jynxzi and Cenat on the wings. I want Speed on the wings. He's 92 rated. It'd be perfect. But at least we got Deji back, I guess. January has rolled around. It means we've got another chance to sign IShowSpeed. Not only that, everything's looking good. We're here top of the Premier League by quite a bit. Still in the FA Cup against Cardiff, so that should be an easy way through. We won't talk about the Carabao Cup though. and the Champions League. But here we go. It's time to bring IShowSpeed back to the YouTube All-Stars. It's been a long time. He's developed as a player. He's got all the experience needed to become a Champions League and a Premier League winner. So all we have to do is just get the contract signed off. And there we have it, lads. He is back at the YouTube All-Stars. Yeah, we should win the Premier League now. And next season, we're winning the Champions League. We've got everyone back. It's like the Avengers in Endgame when everyone just comes back right at the end. First in the Premier League winners. We didn't win anything else. But Premier League winners. Now, Champions League. Let's focus on it. Next season, we're winning it all. We have made it to the final. The YouTube All-Stars take on Bayern Munich. And I'm excited. I think this is the season where we do it. We're 13 seasons in. If we don't do it this time, I don't know when we're going to do it. It is going to be against a strong Bayern Munich side. And I'm going to try something different. I am actually going to watch the game. This is the team we're going to play Bayern Munich with. Lachlan and Theo Baker, both over 90 rated. Cenat, Chunkz, ChrisMD and Speed. Fanum, Max Fosh, WillNE, MrBeast and Sketch. And here is some of the players on the bench. Obviously, Ginxzi not getting over 70 rated, and neither did Deji, which is a bit of a shame. Here we go. Biggest stage of them all. I'm nervous now. I cannot be bothered doing another season where we get this close and just mess it up at the end. There we go. Oh, we can win it. It's in the red colours for us, not Bayern Munich. I've just realised this is the biggest kit clash. This is the biggest kit clash that's ever happened to me. I don't know who's who. I don't even know if we're in possession. I'm actually going to have to sim the game because I don't know what's going on here. Here we go, lads. Let's sim it to the end. Please. Yes! The All-Stars on penalties, just like they did to Sidemen. MrBeast, Cenat, ChrisMD, Speed missed the penalty, of course. And then Lachlan and Theo Baker. Wait, I'm so confused. Wait, what? That's like 6 penalties, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's because it went right. Okay, I get it because they missed their penalty too. All right. Well, it don't matter. We've done it. And there we go. We get a bus parade. Which trophies did we win? Oh my God, we got multiple. We got the treble. We got the treble. Champions League, Premier League and FA Cup. What a way to end the YouTube All-Stars episode. We've smashed it. If you're wondering why Chip's not there, it's because I wanted to manage instead of Chip. Sorry, Chip. Maybe next time. But what a way to end the episode. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really means a lot. And I'll see you all in the next video.